Okay. Hi, Diana.
All right, can you tell me about Abraham and Isaac?
What do you want to know?
You was comparing it something about to the relationship of Jesus to us, sort of.
Yeah. Like how Jesus laid down his life. Abraham, Sarah, Abraham sacrificed, was going to sacrifice his son Isaac. Abraham was 100 years old because him and Sarah didn't have the baby until Sarah was 100. Was 90 years old and Abraham was 100. So Isaac was very willing to, and obedient to his father as a father, and that's the way children are supposed to behave to their parents, or be obedient.
Yeah.
And he loved his father because if he hadn't been willing, there was no way Abraham could have tied Isaac down to sacrifice him. And God saw that was some love that Abraham had for his son and Isaac had for his father. And that's another way that God's looking at how he's coming to send his son Jesus, because he knew that his creation for his own son to be done through mortal people. Seeing that love, he knew that he was going to have to send Jesus and sacrifice that was going to hurt him as much as it hurt Abraham and Isaac. And Isaac was like 30 years old, but he was so willing to his father that he laid down. And Abraham just trusted God. He didn't know what was going to happen. He just tied Abraham down, Isaac down, because Isaac loved him. And all of a sudden, all Abraham always said to Isaac was, God will supply the sacrifice. And then when he said, lay down, I got to tie you up. And I'm sure Isaac was really wondering, what is this old man doing? Why am I getting tied up by my father? Why is my father getting ready to stab me with a knife? I mean, here he is being tied down, and all his father says is God will supply the sacrifice. And Abraham knew that God wanted him to sacrifice Isaac, but he didn't. I'm sure you would not have told your son you were going to kill him to sacrifice him to God. And Isaac didn't know. And he laid down on the altar, and Abraham had tied him up. And then he's talking to his son, and he said, well, we're getting ready to sacrifice you to the Lord. And about that time, there was a rumbling in the bushes, and God supplied the sacrifice and untied his son. Isaac was not sacrificed because God saw that Abraham was so faithful that he was willing to take his son that he loved so dearly, that he'd been promised his son, and he was going to be a seed of many nations. I mean, Isaac just loved his daddy so much that he was willing to trust his father knowing the very best. More or less, God saw how much this creation of the people that said they loved him actually did love him. And that's about it.